He always inspires us. Our host, let's give it up for Joe Satriano. Inspire us, Joe.
All I'm doing right now is perspiring. By the way, I want you all to know I sound just that way in the shower. So, for those new listeners out there, Howie, and I'm so pleased to be the first, doing this streaming, which I can relate to about 3 o'clock in the morning. I stream, but seriously speaking, which why start now? No, I was very blessed to have my wife Susan in my life. She and I were both high school math teachers. We were married for 29 years. By the way, what do two high school math teachers do? Obviously, we did multiply twice in our lives. And I can't blame it on the microphone anymore. 16 years into our 29-year marriage, unfortunately, Sue did contract breast cancer. And we saw the devastating effects it had on our own two boys to watch their mom's 13-year demise. After 13 years, unfortunately, Sue did pass away on October 2nd, 2005. It kind of took me 6 months to kind of get my head together, but I realized that I still had something left in the tank to help kids. I was no longer teaching. I actually retired 4 years early to be with Sue because her health had taken such a bad turn. And I wasn't being the fun math teacher I used to be. Two words that don't go together in the same sentence. Fun and math. But, I decided that, seeing what I saw at home with my own two boys, I decided to target these special kids. Kids who are high school seniors, going to an accredited college in the fall because it is a scholarship for their higher education. The kicker to be eligible is that they have to have a parent who has either passed away of cancer, presently battling, or in remission. You're looking at the foundation. It's me and me alone. I am so proud to say that in 10 years, I have given to over 900 kids across the nation well over $500,000 in scholarships. And one of the wonderful perks is not only do I give out scholarships, but I ask each school to give me 20 minutes with each child. And that to me is more important than the money sometimes because it gives them a chance to talk and to get their feelings out. And for many times, it's the first time that they've ever actually spoken about things. And it's not because the counselors don't do a great job. It's merely just because they feel like they have a friend in me. I've walked the walk with them, and I know what it feels like. So every week I can come on and tell you about 900 stories that I've heard of these inspiring kids. Tonight, I'm going to tell you a story which, I try to be very topical, Howie, as always. I met this child a couple years ago by the name of Jack, and he was a senior at high school, somewhere in Suffolk County, and he shared with me that he had lost his mom to ovarian cancer in August, heading to his senior year. He told me that the first 3 months of his senior year was a horror. And he didn't live in Amityville, by the way. It wasn't a horror. His grades suffered. He started cutting classes. He stayed at home, cried a lot. He basically became a loner, and he lost his friends. So I asked him, I said during the interview, well, but you're here now. This was now in May. What turned it around for you? Why are you here when you were taking this terrible path? And do you know what he told me it was? He said that he remembered the connection that he had with his mom at Thanksgiving time. I asked him to explain, and Jack said that he loved to help his mom prepare the Thanksgiving meal, from soup to nuts. He would spend time with her, watching and observing her dicing vegetables and chopping the stale bread and grinding the sausage meat in preparation to make the stuffing mixture. By the way, this is a very hard interview for me to go through because as I was taking notes, I was drooling. But anyway, his responsibility at those times was the lasagna, laying out the lasagna noodles, making the mixture of the ricotta and the cheese and the mozzarella and ladling the sauce. His favorite job was, though, he said, mashing the yams into a casserole dish and then putting the marshmallows on top. He made me laugh when he said that for every marshmallow that went on top, 2 went in his mouth. But that first Thanksgiving was amazing because he took charge. He did it in honor of his mother. He cooked the whole meal by himself for his family. And at the table, he left a placemat for his mom. Now, not surprising, he's now attending Johnson & Wales in Providence. He's studying one day to become a chef. And at the school, he ran a unique fundraiser, which I thought was incredible. He raised money by having a contest. And the contest was who could make a turkey out of other foods. Well, let me show you a couple of the things that he sent me, which I thought were amazing. Someone made a pretzel turkey. How about, if that's not your taste, how about a meatloaf turkey? For those dessert lovers, how about cupcake turkeys? Then, of course, we can't leave out that it's Thanksgiving. It was a pumpkin pie turkey. And my favorite was the ice cream turkey. But I'm so proud to say the winner of the contest, and Howie, you would love this, was, ready? A matzah turkey. He raised, believe it or not, $2,500 doing this. Amazing. The way this kid has turned his life around is just, oh God, so inspiring. And he sent it to the American Cancer Society. So what an incredible, inspiring story. And I hope it kind of gives us all pause to reflect on our blessings. Because our friends, our family, all these people here today, they've entered our lives and they've made us better for that. And then you also turn your thoughts to those who are less fortunate than us. And yes, we do have a lot to be thankful for. Now, he found his way, which was amazing, by cooking and doing all the things that he normally did with his mom. John Lennon, I think, said it best, if I can channel John to come from wherever. Someone asked about a psychic before. John said it best in his song, and if I could just play it for you just for a moment. John, where are you? And that's exactly the point, folks. It's whatever gets you through the night. For me, I found my way through writing a book and starting a foundation to deal with Sue's loss. He found his way by going to Johnson & Wales, going to be a great chef someday, and make a dent in this world. So listen. So yeah, so there's the story. It's just an amazing trip that I've had doing this for 10 years now and affecting 900 kids, and I plan on doing this for quite a long time. If I can just quickly say that one of the ways that I fund the book is through the sale of my very inspiring, one of the ways I fund the foundation is through my very inspiring book, In Sickness and in Health, A Memoir of Love. 100% of the proceeds of the book goes to the foundation. It doesn't line my pockets. I'm so proud to say that since the book has been out, the foundation's grown by over $18,000. So people are reading it, which is amazing. And of course, the only two things that I can guarantee about this book, as I've said in the past, being a former high school math teacher, yes, the pages are numbered consecutively.
I like that one, Joe.
And of course, the hardcover version does make a better doorstop. So if you know anybody who's interested in a humorous slash, delayed reaction, humorous slash inspiring book, look me up on either Facebook, Halftime Howie's page, www.susansatrianofoundation.com, or call me. I'm lonely. 516-603-5520. For you lovely ladies out there, it's 516. Anyway, so thank you all for listening. I appreciate it, and we'll continue this lovely venture down the future. Okay, Howie?
All right.
Thank you.
Joe Satriano, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Joe was a guest frequently on our show, and one day I just said, you know, instead of being a guest from time to time, his stories were so inspiring. I said, Joe, let's do it every single week, and he has never failed to inspire us with his great stories, making a difference. Joe Satriano. Recently, a terrible